Hello you guys, welcome back to another video on this here channel. Today I have a fan favorite, unpopular opinions. 2016 was 10 years ago, but I don't care. I love making these videos and watching them, and I just realized when I was looking at them the other day, I'm coming up on my 10th one. So let's just get right into it. And okay, so recently, if you have a similar feed, I'm sure a lot of you guys seen that tweet blowing up of people hating on Doechii because she's talking about how she's just not really a cat person. Clutching my pearls a little bit, y'all. People are going in on her. Going in on her that when you get cooked for an opinion, you low-key. No. Because, okay, I was a person who I got pets later in life. I got my first pet at like 9. I got Stitch at 10, which is the dog I still have now. And Sully, my kitty cat, I got him months ago. He's my first cat ever. Growing up, we never had a cat. And obviously, I chose to get him because I'm an adult. He's my cat, right? And let me tell you, growing up, I was kind of scared of cats. I just thought they were like unpredictable. I really wasn't familiar with them. Even though I didn't have a pet till I was like an older kid, still, like when I would be around people's houses, I just feel like I would gravitate towards dogs more. And when I was thinking about like all the hate that she's getting for saying how she feels about cats and stuff, and then me over here having a cat, I feel like a lot of cat people would cook me for saying, even though I have a cat and I love my little tuxedo Mr. Mittens boy so much, I think I'm still a dog person. Ooh, I don't know, y'all. Can I still be a dog person even though my personal pet is a cat? Because let me tell you, I've warmed up to cats in the past few years. Okay, I lived with a cat that wasn't mine. He was chill, cuddly, still a little bit unpredictable, but I got used to him. I got used to him. I would carry him and stuff like that. And I was just thinking how I wanted a pet, but something, more low maintenance, for when your life gets more busy, versus a dog, you gotta take him out and be there every day. And people with cats just get automatic cat feeders. And I love Sully. He is literally the pet I've always wanted because Stitch, okay, I had Stitch, who's my golden retriever, and I had a rabbit growing up, and they're besties. But they were both very nonchalant, not trying to cuddle. I know, a golden retriever not trying to cuddle. But I don't know how to explain it. Like pets, rubs, yes, but they're not the type of pet that would like sleep in the bed with me or really like cuddle, which is funny because I feel like I'm not much of a physical touch person. They're not people, but anyway, but Sully is a cuddly, like I'm really his mother. He like best cat, gets along with Stitch, sweet, welcoming to other people. A lot of people are afraid of cats because they think they're unpredictable. They don't like other people. Sully is very social and I love my baby, but like I'm gonna be real. Like if someone is like, you want to go to a place with dogs or a place with cats, I will still choose dogs. I'm sorry. I just love them. And yes, dogs can be unpredictable and not like people who aren't in the house and stuff too. But I just feel like dogs are more adaptable and they come to me more than cats have came to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's just my opinion. I'm just that's just my truth. That's just my truth. Okay, now we're gonna move out the way. Now that Black History Month has came to an end, I think we can all breathe a little bit. This might be a very niche opinion because it's on my community. The Diaspora Wars. FBA, Internet, Diaspora War, we were originally here and we're different than people being loud and wrong. As a Black American girl who gets mistaken for being from other parts of the diaspora because we're all descendants from the same place. We were the first people on earth from the continent of Africa, and it happens. The diaspora wars are for slow people. Like, truly honest. See, the ignorance comes from both sides. That's why I don't generalize either side. Black Americans, which some people confuse African Americans, Black Americans. Black Americans are people like me whose family has been here for years. I can't trace an ethnicity back to another country but here. This is my ethnicity and my identity. Movies like Sinners, movies like The Princess of the Frog represents my culture rather than a movie that's about Africa or a movie that's about the Caribbean. That's not my culture, right? But I'm still descendants from people from Africa. If there's a lot of ignorant people on the opposite side from other parts of the diaspora, Africans, Caribbeans, who are like, Black Americans don't have any culture. That's so sad that you guys were stripped from your culture, blah, blah, blah. That's really ignorant. Black Americans are the culture. I really get irritated a lot of times when people claim certain genres and certain things. It's like, oh, that's American culture. No, baby. That's all me. That's Black American culture, right? So much stuff, music genres shaped is from my culture, and I'm very proud of it. And I don't feel like, even though, yes, culture of my ancestors was erased, I don't feel an erasure. I'm very proud of my people and all the things we've done and all the other resistance that we've influenced, right? So clock that. I don't mess with the people like that. And I don't mess with my people who think that we are not descendants from Africa.
This, be nice. I'm finding it.
Guys. Yes. In my DNA test, that is what you're going to see because I'm a Black woman and that's what it traces back to the motherland. Okay? There's people in the diaspora who are like, we don't look like each other. We're so different, blah, blah. I get mistaken from a couple different countries on my time on the internet. A lot of times people think I'm Eritrean or Ethiopian. I've dated guys who are East African who thought I was too. Baby, I'm not. And it would be very unlikely for that DNA to show up in my ancestry test because enslaved people were taken from West Africa. But hey, I agree. Y'all look like my cousins. People have asked me if I'm correct. We look like each other. Because race versus ethnicity still be biting some of y'all. Okay? Like, it's not that hard to grasp. I asked for wars. There's no reason for us to fight. Like, yes, we should address the issues on each side's being ignorant and picking apart each other. But I love Black people and I really see us all as one, even though there's so many different cultures and customs across the different countries and parts of the diaspora. Baby, I never cared. I never cared. What kept me? I like them Black. Pretty much. I love Black people. I don't care if my man is Dominican, Afro Latino, if he's a Trini Caribbean man, if he is Ethiopian, Nigerian, or another Black American brother. Respect, put some respect on my culture, my people, my history, and especially on the part of defending myself too, of the fact that my people are the reason that African and Caribbean immigrants can even have the life they have when they move here. Because my people fought. It was getting their speed. It was getting thrown in jail. It was getting, okay? And it's all for the people. I just think it's slow. I love my community no matter where you're from. And I think all the cultures are so equally beautiful and there's no reason to fight, guys. I saw some really crazy takes last February when we're all supposed to be loving on each other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is unpopular to some people and it really shouldn't be.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody Black.
Moving on to, this might be unpopular because again, watching people getting cooked for a take, I low-key disagree. No, okay, so I seen a couple months ago, sometime this year, I seen Miss Megan Trainor and Miss All About That Bass win double, triple platinum when I was in 5th grade. Is it that old? I know I was pretty young when it came out. Anyway, I seen she had a baby and she had put in her caption that she had her 3rd child through surrogacy. She didn't get into it, but she was like, oh, there were some complications. This was the safest way to grow my family. She's really happy she finally got a daughter. I see that post go viral. I'm like, how sweet. How sweet. As someone who wants to be a mother and needs a daughter one day, I'm over here oh, so sweet. Happy family. And the comments was when I tell you everyone, especially women, were coming for this lady, they were talking about Surrogacy is so crazy. Celebrities are so weird. This is so unnatural. Why is she acting like she just had the kid? What's wrong with people? If you would do surrogacy, you're inhuman. And I'm so lost. I'm so lost, right? Because I'm over here like, okay. First of all, I also like think about. I never like to comment too much about like celebrity things because even as a small content creator, I see how irritating it is to be perceived by people who don't know the half of it. But I'm like, first of all, if you guys read her caption, she alluded to having troubles, like probably conceiving troubles, which you can think about what that might have meant and how hard that might have been. And I'm like, so she's so happy to have a daughter. So one, why are you guys hating? Two, I'm like, I'm sorry, is she the first celebrity to ever do this? Have we never ever seen a celebrity have adoption or like I'm so lost why everybody is coming for this lady like she's the first one to ever do it and like she just committed the worst crime on planet Earth. This is what I literally have it like as a podcast episode I want to talk about soon is about like girls and women women feminism and stuff and what that really means because a lot of you guys are bullies. I've made a similar video to this like about a year ago, like about like the whole pro-choice thing and how a lot of girls scream pro-choice and then when a woman makes a choice they wouldn't make, they bully her. They bully her. And I don't like that. I think everybody is being so harsh to this woman, saying this is unnatural, this is inhumane. Baby, whoever had her baby got paid hella. I think she's all right. Also, she signed up. Nobody forced her to do. Like, it's just like everyone is coming at her like she just committed the worst crime ever. And I really have a bone to pick with how sometimes people come at female celebrities for things that I think are just like not that big a deal too. Cause I'm like, y'all let the men slide with anything. The men can slay slurs. They can women. Y'all still love Chris Brown.
Clock it. Stole.
But okay, but it's the end of the world because she got money and decided to grow a family. Okay. Like I just think some of the things on the internet and this one specifically that people are bothered for and bully people for are absolutely outrageous. If you think it's unnatural, if you don't think it's right to do things that way, then guess what, girl? Again, pro-choice, the word is choice. Good thing you can choose to never do that. You can choose to never do that. If you don't like it, why are we bullying this random lady that you don't know who decided to share a snippet of her life, alluding to some things that other ladies can relate to, perhaps maybe for a reason to make other people, feel, and y'all are bullying her for it. Like, I literally, like, I feel like I've seen some people I know post about how they think it's weird too. I said, oh, is it a crime, guys, that I truly don't see anything, I don't see anything wrong with it. No shade. No shade. Like, I feel like this is not that harsh of an opinion, too. I just think you guys don't need to bully someone for it. Like, I don't know. Okay, and I remember I low-key had this idea before to make like a fun facts video about myself because I've been growing more. But I feel like this fun fact could low-key be like an opinion that y'all might get on me for. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I don't like salad. Baby, you'll never see me ordering that ever in life for anything. It's not good. And okay, again, on the internet, we like to tussle. Baby, it's okay if you like it. I have this weird thing, y'all. People have literally called me out on it before. I'm a person that doesn't really mess with a lot of popular condiments. My orders might be a little strange to y'all, okay? At In-N-Out, I don't get the spread. I don't get ranch on my burgers. I don't get mayo on my burgers. I'm like a ketchup and barbecue warrior. I know that might sound like disgusting to some of y'all tonight. Salad is like, oh, salad is so good if you just mix. I don't like it, y'all. And maybe it's because I don't like the condiments that go on it. It's not good to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Like, if I could eat a vegetable, something warm put together, a little bit of seasoning, or if I don't want seasoning, something like a carrot or some fruit, But guys, I'm sorry. I've never gone to a restaurant, a lunch, or brunch and been like, you know what I'm gonna get? Salad. Yum. This is what I came here for. I can't, yo. I feel like some people might think that's really bad and like really unhealthy. I probably haven't tried salad since I was little. Like, I remember when I was little, I tried it. Yuck. Sometimes, like, I would ask for like the croutons because that was pretty good. But I don't know, y'all. Like, could I just get my vegetables somewhere else? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not the most healthy person either. The healthiest thing about me is how much water I drink. I'm that girl who always has to pee, get up in the middle of the night to pee. I mostly drink water. That's my one healthy habit. But I don't know, salad is just not good to me. Like, you're telling me you have all these choices and you pick salad over something that could be a little warmed and seasoned, or even, like I said, a vegetable that's like okay by itself, like a carrot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just, I don't like it, and I don't see how people be getting excited to go order it. Sue me. Okay, now if this last one is an unpopular opinion, I'm gonna need you to get off my page immediately. I already made a TikTok about this. So I don't know if this is just a California thing. I'm from California, if you guys couldn't tell, or I didn't say it already. I love the United States of California. Born and raised. Okay, so not my city, but in the city of Fresno, running for mayor is a registered offender. Yeah. He is making promo and he's like, oh, well, I think it's good to just, be out and open about my past and show how people can change. And someone who should, be running should be someone who knows the ins and outs of the program. You guys gotta get when I'm leaving words out, you guys have to get what I'm putting down, or you're not old enough to understand. A registered offender is trying to run. And, a lot of people I see in these comments are shocked and like disgusted and like, this is crazy that like someone is even letting this happen. Like, y'all better not let this happen, blah, blah. Obviously, I don't have a say in it because it's not my city, but obviously I'm advocating against it. This is my bone to pick. If you guys aren't new here, this is not the only system that I think rewards and protects abusers and stuff like that, but it's a big one with a lot of influence. I'm not religious. And I think I've seen in my lifetime religion used as a gateway of like, oh, you can be forgiven and you can repent, and like systems like this, I think make people like that think that they can change. This is my unpopular opinion that better be popular. When it comes to, again, essay, if you pick up what I'm putting down, and offenders, especially when it comes to children, people can change, people can grow, people can get better. Those people can't. Those We cannot trust people like that to change. They can grow out of it. They can get better. No, I don't believe that. And I don't care if it's harsh. I don't care if you've seen it. I think the only offenders and people who do stuff like that to people, I think the only time that they don't reoffend is when they're not here, when they're no longer with us. And I think that's real. I think that's real. As a person where if you're not new here, who has been a victim to SA and had my own personal experience like that, I don't think people like that can get better or grow out of it or deserve grace. No. That is especially this man being a registered offender having to do with children. Mm-mm. And the thing is, some people are still going to vote for that. Because hello, a ton of people love our president. A ton of people love celebrities with proof and stuff. People don't care about crimes like this, and I'm here to have the harsh extreme that people like that we can't trust them to get better or to not do it again or to have grace to grow. No. For a crime like that, whether convicted or not, I'm not going for it. And you shouldn't be going for it either. You need to get the fuck off my page. Immediately. Immediately. To my people in that city, y'all better not let this happen. Y'all better not let this happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because again, look at what we have right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You better agree with me on this one. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for listening to another Unpopular Opinions. I was literally brainstorming when I was hanging out with my friend earlier today, and I was like, I'd like to have a mix of like real opinions, but also silly, funny ones, you know, like the salad one. But seriously, I had to really search because right now in this state of the world, not a lot of things are funny. But I hope the way I said these things and the silly little ones made you guys laugh, and let me know. Comments, questions, thoughts, concerns. Stay tuned, you guys. I have some fun things coming up. I am still working on my first members only video. If you guys want to check that out, I told you my members only, I'll just be telling, I don't know, more stuff that maybe I thought I wouldn't tell, giving y'all a little bit more of the tea. Never everything, but, and I also, this month, I think I'm gonna have my second guest ever on YouTube, because I had my first guest, I had my best friend on my channel in January, and I got another video in the works. So stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my socials down below where you guys can vote for some of the things you want to see next or stay updated with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!